There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want, let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We dance on the same wavelength. This feels like a new beginning. We both know what we want, let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Leaning down for you, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Leaning down for you, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me? So won't you let me? So won't you let me? I dream that if I can hold you close, you can feel me in the dark. Let me run away through the night. Let us leave the world behind. Give in, keep yourself thinking. Tonight, let go as you're dreaming. I was feeling down low, you just brought me straight up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, we're higher than the ceiling. I feel everything is spinning. I was feeling down low, you just brought me straight up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Leaning down for you, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Leaning down for you, leave us till tomorrow. So won't you let me? So won't you let me? So won't you let me? So won't you let There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want, let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We dance on the same wavelength. This feels like a new beginning. We both know what we want, let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So won't you let me trip, trip, trip with you? Leaning down for
Oh, there we go. Are you guys hearing me now?
Oh, there we go.
Guys, I've been struggling with this thing for some time now. Alright guys, so should I do over my intro? Should I do over my intro? Anyways, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the patience. Guys, I've been updating my system, right? My computer had crashed, as I told you a couple months ago, so I had to get in a totally new computer and update my system so that, let us say, I have everything running. So this this let us say, this little mishap is as a result of that, right? Because it's a new computer, new setup overall, and it's just growing pain, right? Growing pain, right? So we just have to manage it, try and, let us say, grow with it, right? Whatever we overcome, we learn, as I've always said, right? So again, thank you for being here. So I was saying to you earlier that I haven't been posting, well, not post, I have been posting, but I haven't been doing any lives because of a few reasons. One is that I had exams, right, the other day. I had some schoolwork that I have to deal with that, was taking up some amount of my time. Also, I had projects that I was doing for school and for business, and those were taking up time as well. But I want to end off the year with you guys to show you that, hey, I appreciate you guys for being a part of the channel. Zesty, big up yourself. Jizzy J, big up yourself. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys being here. All right. So it's like, I had to really take some time for that. And in addition to that, I actually had I needed a little break, right? I needed a little break. I was really burning out because I'm doing this and I have other obligations and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, we all need to check ourselves at times to make sure that we're on the right track, we're taking care of ourselves and what needs to be taken care of. All right. So don't feel no way that I don't have any live over the past 3 weeks or in this month. It's usually the time of the year that I really like to, I wouldn't say be alone, but meditate, right? So I like to use that time to really sit back, evaluate myself, evaluate what I've done for the year, and see where I am now versus where I started and what I wanted to accomplish. And I encourage that for anybody. If you need that time at the end of the year to set your goals, some people set goals at that time, some people, spend it with family. For me personally, it's a time when I like to reflect, right? To really take that time out and to just relax a little, right? So don't feel any way, right? Nemshi, big up yourself. Yeah, happy holiday to you too, man. I really appreciate you coming out and being here, right? So happy holidays to you too. Zesty, big up yourself, big up your family. Stay safe. I really appreciate you guys, right? It's just a link up today, guys. Any topic goes today. There's no particular topic that I came with. It's just for me to link up with you guys because I didn't want to start the new year feeling like I just abandoned you guys because I like to meditate and to just relax during this time of the year. So I'm trying to step outside of my comfort zone a little and to not leave you guys hanging, right? So that's why I'm here. I have absolutely no topic prepared. I just forwarded some stuff to the channel, to the community section, so you'll see like a couple articles that I believe is interesting and you should know, right? There are a few articles there that I believe that you should know and you should follow if you're somebody who's returning to Jamaica. But other than that, I prepared absolutely nothing for today. I just wanted to link up with you guys and let you know that, hey, I'm here and I appreciate you and Happy New Year when it comes, right? So there's no particular topic today. If you want to ask a question, ask a question. I will answer them, but there's no particular route that I'm going. As for the article that I posted, it's article from TVJ. I just forwarded it to the channel. It's about what's called developments across Kingston, what is happening now. So in particular, there is a particular family that developers are. It is alleged that developers are pressuring them to sell their property because it is a prime real estate and they want that property to really build on, right? So they are using scare tactics to try and get the family out. It is alleged, don't say me say, it is alleged by the article or by the video released by TVJ that is what is happening, right? And my personal belief is that if it not go so, it near go so, right? I believe that, yeah, it can be a situation where that is happening, right? Nemshi, what is your opinion on building an entire house with free form? Would you recommend it? Yeah, I would recommend it. It is a building solution that reduces the energy footprint of a structure. These high-rise buildings, sometimes that's what they're using, right? So you can utilize it. I don't see a problem with it, right? Oh, second question, what is the cheapest, strongest fencing or border wall you can recommend? Always concrete. Always concrete, but cost is always an issue. I think concrete is always the cheapest building solution because the cost per square foot of concrete is always low, right? So you'll never be able to beat concrete when it comes down to construction simply because the cost per square feet is going to be very low. Now, how it becomes expensive is when you introduce labor. Right? Labor cost will always be the variable when it comes down to construction because if you don't have the right people doing the construction, the cost is going to go up. If you have the right people, then it goes down, right? So if you look at the Chinese, for example, they're able to go into an environment and reduce the cost of construction, not because they're affecting the material, but because they are affecting labor, right? So they will get 10 man to do work at a very low rate. They own the equipment at the end of the day, so therefore the material, when they introduce the material now, then they are able to reduce the cost of construction that way, or at least that is my belief and that is how I analyze it. I can be wrong. If you believe that I am wrong, you're free to prove me wrong, right? But it's always labor cost that is always the problem that you can't really control because you have to pay people at a certain rate in order for you to get the project done. Can't affect material cost because material cost is what it is, right? So yeah, for that particular development that that I have forwarded to the channel, I forwarded a few of them. There are one on Charlie Mount as well that is going up, or that has been constructed, and really and truly I passed it a couple of times and I was wondering, how did they do that? How did they get such a development to be in that area given the location and the type of people that are in that area? And I know that up that area they don't really like apartment buildings and stuff like that. So I was wondering, but Go check it out in the community section. I posted it. Watch it, read it, follow it up. Follow it up because you need to know these things as a returning resident. Why do you need to know? It's simply because you need to know the bylaws that are here as it relates to construction and what you can or cannot do, right? And the necessary things that you should be looking out for as a returning resident. Someone who is seeking to do construction. Always follow up with these things because they do affect you, right? Because look at it this way: you have your development, another person has their development. They got, and I get this a lot. They got an approval for one thing. Say they have in a residential area, and maybe they got an approval for a high-rise building, but you being in that area, you may think it doesn't affect you because your property is not theirs, but those high-rise buildings are looking over into your property. Or maybe you are looking to do high-rise as well, and that approval that they got now gives you the opportunity to raise a case to say, hey, they got an approval, why can't I get an approval for this, right? So we all, as designers or as people in the construction industry, we always look at that. We always use cases to look and to justify. So if one person wants an 8 bedroom, 8 studio apartment, right, and the density within that area says no, but you have a developer that came in and did that, maybe he, for whatever reason, I won't say, but for whatever reason, he got that approval, right? You coming after him, that person can then say, hey, this person got it. Why can't I get it when they got it, right? So these things do affect your property or your community and the price of and the cost of your property or price of your property, right? Or value of your property. So maybe you're looking at it as, hey, you're buying a house and in an area, right? And you know that houses within that area is of a certain price. Now, when you introduce apartment buildings within that area, it now changes the demography of that area and ultimately affect the price of your property. Usually, I have seen where people say, hey, this area, them buy land for, say, 2 million. And then apartments start go up in that area, and now the price of property within that area just skyrocket because they are now introducing these apartments within the area. So there's a lot of things that it is affecting. So stay informed as it relates to that. As it relates to people, developers driving people out of their property simply because they want to buy it, I don't know. I can't say that it is factual or not, but if that is the case, that's really bad, right? So let's see what's going on. Josie, thank you. Happy holidays to you too, and what I say, happy New Year and a productive New Year, right? Productive New Year. As I say, I kind of use this time to really reflect, and I must say, try and set your goals as it relates to your building construction needs, right, or wants. Tell yourself that this year you're not going to be doing construction without approvals, without the necessary budget and stuff like that. Go into the new year knowing that the things that you've seen on the channel, you have used those to now put yourself in a position where you can move forward in a better manner. All right, that's the whole aim of this channel, to help you to move forward. Right. Do I use freeform? Yes, I recommend freeform in buildings. Do I do the construction myself? The team would have to be the one. Remember, I I try to focus on a particular area. I get contractors to do work for me. So I'm personally not on site all the time. I go to do inspections to see if things are being done properly. But to be out there doing the work myself, that's not my um, role, right? I'm supposed to put things in place. So can you imagine I'm here doing drawings and then I'm on site every day and it would be a chaos, right? It would be chaos. All right, so I guess you're asking if the design would differ from the traditional block and steel. No, all you're doing is specifying the material that you want to be used. That's really it. It's not necessarily what I say. There's nothing special that you're going to be doing as it relates to the design itself, right? You're gonna still need to represent what is being proposed, right? You still need to represent it. So that's always the case. You're just specifying that okay, maybe this is a 4-inch wall. So you specify that hey, this is a 4-inch wall. Um, and you show a detail for that particular wall, how it is made up. Maybe you show the foam in the core and then the mesh on it, and then the rendered material on the outer parts of it, right? So it's just a matter of specifying. So it's not really that different, right? But I hope I answered that question. Hope I answered that question. Um, yeah, I was saying that I lost my train of thought right there. Ricey, big up yourself. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Should I be having a Christmas theme song in the background? You don't think so? What do you think? I should be having a Christmas theme song, you know. But big up yourself, Ricey. Glad to have you back in the house, and I take it that you have recovered very well. Alright, people, just big up Mr. Ricey for me now, man. Big up Ricey for me now. Robert, big up yourself. Which part of the day? You don't need to tell me which part of the day, Bridget. You can't just roll in and tell me on the day now. First of all, I am in Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. I am a Jawi, young king, you know. So you know where I'm from. Robert Hay, you're in Portmore, St. Catherine, the new city, right? Oh, say, why had you doing all? That's always the case, isn't it? Because I mean, I just get up and I'm like, I'm not really that of a festive person. I'm more laid back. I tend to want to just meditate during the Christmas time, focus on what's important and look at, the things that we do. But, the wives always want to, celebrate. But we did a video on the other channel, so, of us opening presents and stuff like that. So go check that out. Sunshine City. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. So I came over Portmore last week to check up on a drawing, and may I tell you, I was very upset because the system that them have over there was like stressing, man. I did a video and I didn't even bother to post it because I never wanted to. I think I did it out of rage for the system because I went to the council, right, and a set of drawings that I've done, the drawings are finished, sent over there. When they take the drawings, them take it, put it down for 2 weeks because them say corona, right? Take it, put it down for 2 weeks, and then them review it. And then when them review it and send it back to me, all of the things that them say for change are actually on the drawings, and I had to just go to the person that reviewed it and be there going through it with him and asking him, why would you say that when it's right there? And the guy was coming up with some very, what I say, petty things. Right? Rice, you say, where is your wifey at? Gigi. I don't see Gigi, you know, what's up with Gigi? I haven't heard from her in a while. Right? I haven't heard from her in a while. We need to find out where Gigi is, you know. Cause trust me, we miss her. We miss her all the time. Gigi, if you watch this video after, you know, we love you. Big up yourself. Make sure say, you know, you tune in sometime. Leave a comment, right? Say back in the Cayman Islands. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. Sorry to hear about the accident, man. I was like, wow, you know, never expect that. Alright. I too had an accident a couple years back, and trust me, it was a shake-up, big shake-up. So yeah, we need to really link her up, because guess what? Sometimes we disappear to deal with certain things on our own, but sometimes, you know, if you come and, you know, share to the community, you know, we'll provide moral support and all of that, because I know, you know, it's needed. It can't really change anything, but you know, we would like to know that we're here for you, right? We would like to know that we're here for you. So always just give us a shout out, you know, let us know, even in the community section where you can, you know, leave your messages. I would like to see where people use the channel as a resource, right? If you want to know something, ask a question there, and I'm sure if I can answer it, or anybody else in the group that can answer it, they will answer it, right? And if you're going through something, if you're doing construction here in Jamaica and something is a miss, or you know, you can always ask it in the community section. You know that a lot of people reach out to me, like call me on the phone, and I'm like, yo, the questions that you're asking, you can't ask them on the channel. Ask them in the community section. Comment and leave those questions, because guess what? You may think that it's a small thing, but it helps somebody else, right? It helps somebody else, right? Yeah, it helps others, right? So you may think your situation is small, but by sharing that, you really help another person to avoid that situation, or maybe that person is in that same situation, and your experience teach them how to deal with it. So don't just take it lightly. Trust me, because even me coming here to share with you guys, that's just me giving back and ensuring that, hey, the experiences that I had, they can go so far and no more if they stay with me. But if I share it with you guys, then, you know, maybe you can use it and improve on it and go even further with it, right? So please make sure you comment in the comment section, and not just to send me a message. I mean, you can always book an appointment. I understand that part, but you know, reach out via the channel, man. It's appreciated, and I will get back to you. All right. And the funny thing is, you know, I see every single comment on the channel. I see it. You'll see me either put a thumbs up or a heart, and I'll try and comment if I can comment. If I think that I should comment, then I will. Right? But yeah, sometimes people ask some weird questions, you know, and expect me for answer, you know. Like the other day, the other day somebody asked where in New York them can get something, or I don't know, maybe like wall concrete or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but somebody asked on the channel where in New York they could get something, and I'm like, really? Like, you know, not going. It's a Jamaican channel. It's here to help Jamaicans return home, and you asking that question, can't help you. I don't know. Like, so it don't even make any sense to answer the question, because at the end of the day, you must know what you're asking and know that you can apply. Alright? So guys, I'm not gonna stay with you for too long. Right? I just wanted to heal you up. Make sure someone knows, say, you know, we're there and we appreciate you. Royce, big up yourself. Who else there? Robert, hey, big up yourself. Nemshi, man, we're there a long time. Big up yourself. Same thing with everybody we're there now are people who have been here a long time. Right? Long time. Josie, big up yourself. Who else there? Zesty, big up yourself. Appreciate it. Jizzy J, big up yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to link up with you before the new year. Coming in the new year, you'll see a lot of things. Check out the series that I got going on. I am learning a lot from it. You can learn a lot from it. Robert, hey, they think you live in New York. I live in New York. But how me I live in New York, and I travel to St. Elizabeth almost every week and showing you guys what the process of construction should be when you're not in Jamaica and how you can monitor it. I don't think they're watching the channel that much, or I don't know. The question was just out of this world. Yeah, but check out that series, guys. Binge watch it. I try to bring you through the entire process. I've already sent out the video, the coming video, to those that are part of the email list. So if you get an email, just check it out, click in it, and click play, and you should be able to see the video. That video will be posted next week, right? But being that it is Christmas and I want to entertain you guys, you know, you can check it out. Yeah, try to learn as much as you can from it. And when you're doing construction, please, everybody, for 2022, if you're a part of this channel, remember, be vigilant. Right? Be vigilant. If you're going to be doing construction, be vigilant. If you're returning home, be vigilant. I'm not saying Jamaica is the safest place in the world, but even the safest place in the world do have crime. Right? So try to be vigilant, be smart about what you do. Again, if you're visiting Jamaica and in Christmas, don't go downtown with US dollars. Say I got shop, get some Jamaican dollar, right? When you come back home, somebody come ask you for something, don't back out US dollars, back out your Jamaican dollars. And in fact, you're not supposed to be taking out money in front of people. These are just the little things that you can do to be vigilant, right? Be vigilant. Even the other day, a returning resident came here and I took the day to go with her to her site. Of course, she, you know, I had to be compensated for it, but I could have been doing other things that would earn way more. But she's a member of the channel, right? She's a part of the community, and she come down and she say, hey, let's go look at this property. And we just go with her, we look, offer advice, look at the possible design options as it relates to cost wise, and then we had a sit down in a consultation where we discuss what are the size buildings, what our budget will look like, and all of that, right? So be vigilant, plan ahead, and for 2022 I hope that you guys will start your construction I hope that you will get your approvals and start building your dream home. And remember, I'm here. So check out AJAWI Construction. Check out the AJAWI team. Make sure so you big up on yourself and stay safe for 2022. Alright? I'm AJAWI. Big up yourself, and I'll see you in 2022 as we both grow together. Alright? Make sure you share it with a friend, man. Share it with a friend and tell them to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a next friend, to tell a next friend, and to tell other friends, to tell other friends. Zin? See you next week. See you next year. Big up yourself. Stay safe. I'm out. Peace.